good morning to you from Changzhou, China, host city of the Victor China Open 2025. This beautiful city has been hosting the China Open since 2008, so really is home to the Super 1000 tournament of the year. This is the final one, of course. We're coming to you live from the Changzhou Olympic Sports Center, and it's quarterfinals day here at the Gymnasium. Now, this tournament is the 17th stop on the HSBC BWF World Tour, with a total of 30 events being played this year, culminating, of course, in that season-ending HSBC BWF World Tour Finals, where the top 8 will compete for that trophy, which is being presented by Ms. Sun Min, a representative of the local organizing committee here in Changzhou. So only the top 8 will get to compete at the year-end finals. Well, crucial to that is doing well in this tournament, the Victor China Open. And today we're going to focus on the quarterfinals action here on Court 2, starting with a riveting mixed doubles matchup between the number 4 seeds Chen and Toei Wei of Malaysia, going up against Guo Xin-fa and Cheng Fang-wei of China, the All England champions. That'll be followed by men's singles, and the world number 1 in action, Kunlavut Vititsan, will take on the runner-up of the recent Indonesia Open, the other Super 1000 event, Chen of Chinese Taipei. That'll be followed by more mixed doubles and rising stars from Indonesia. The world number 14s, Jafar Hidayatullah and Felicia Alberta Nathaniel Pasaribu, will go up against the Asian champions, Tang Chunman and Tsering Sweat of Hong Kong, China. Finally, to end the morning session, we'll have teenage sensation Unnati Huda of India take on the challenge of Akane Yamaguchi, the 2017 champion and seeded 3rd in this tournament. That's what's coming up in the morning session. The evening session gets underway at 5 p.m. local time, and that'll start off with women's singles, where the Asian Championship silver medalist from this year, Han Yue, will go up against the Olympic bronze medalist in Gregoria Mariska Tunjung from Indonesia. Men's doubles after that, and the world number 1s, Kim Wan-ho and Seo Sung-jae, will take on a fairly new pairing of Fajar Alfian and Muhammad Shoaibul Fikri of Indonesia, but with plenty of experience in those two players. Men's singles and a repeat of the European Championships final, with Toma Junior Popov going up against the number 2 seed Anders Antonsen. Antonsen, of course, won the European Championships back in April. We'll see what happens here. And we'll end on an all-Malaysian affair. The Malaysian number 1s, Aaron Chia and So Woo-yik, seeded number 2, will go up against the challengers to the crown in the number 6 seeds, Man Wei Chong and T. Kai Woon. That's all the matches coming up for you here on quarterfinals day. Remember, we've got 2 sessions, so do join us later for the evening session as well. Now, looking at the mixed doubles draw, as you can see, 8 remaining pairs, 3 from China, and the only Malaysian, of course, is number 4 seeds Chen and To. The winner of that match between Malaysia and China will take on either the number 1 seed Feng and Huang or Kushar Janto and Wijaja in the semi-finals, with the likes of Jiang and Wei or Tang and Tse potentially awaiting in the finals. But we're at the match of hand, and this one is going to be a thriller if history is anything to go by. I mean, if you all remember last year, the China Masters, this was one of the matches of the tournament between the Malaysians and Chinese. Malaysians pretty much coming back from a no-go situation in that tournament. Well, you see that the head-to-head 2-zip, the last meeting was at the China Masters. That was in 2024, and it was in the quarterfinals. Chen and To winning in 3 games, 14-21, 23-21, 21-16. But very interestingly, Chen and To saved 10 match points in that second game, from 14-20 down to then win 23-21 and go on to win the match in 3. Before that, they met in the Hong Kong Open in 2024 in the quarterfinals, and Chen and To won 21-13, 17-21, 21-10. So it's been 3 gamers throughout. The Malaysians coming up on top on both of the previous occasions. Will it be 3 in a row? That's the question. just in the second round for Chen and Cho yesterday, they too had to save multiple match points to finally come through. So it's something that they're used to doing. I'm sure something they don't want to do again. But nonetheless, it promises to be a thriller. Well, you're looking at the All England champions in Guo Xinba and Chen Fanghui. Chen Fanghui, 25 years of age, from Zhuzhou in China, ranked number 9 in the world, has gone up to the top 5, ranked 5 with her partner Guo, and that was in March after the All England clash, where they beat Jia and Wei to win the All England crown, their biggest one to date. Guo Xinba, also 25 years old, left-hander from Liaoning, China. Now in 2025, they have a win-loss of 20 wins to 10 losses. That's 66% of matches won. In the quarterfinals, it stands at 3 wins to just 1 loss. As you see there, their road to this quarterfinal has been pretty straightforward, 35 minutes both rounds, but they beat Smith and Guy in straights, and then their own teammates in Gao and Wu in straight games. This will probably be the hardest challenge yet. And, well, in To Yiwei, she's the youngest of the 4 on the court at 24 years of age, from Malacca in Malaysia. Ranking is number 4 in the world with her partner Chen Tangjie, but they have gone up 1 spot higher, and that was in January this year when they reached number 3 in the world. She and her partner Tang Changjie, there he is. Now, their win-loss record this year is of 19-10 at 65% matches won. Chen Tangjie from Ipoh in Malaysia, and now 27 years of age, the right-hander. In quarterfinals, it's 5 wins to 2 losses. And if you look at their route to the final, it's been straight games as well. And so neither pair has been pushed too hard so far in this Super 1000 event. Ivo Castle will be your umpire for this match, and joining him in the service judges chair is Daniel Law Chi Kwong of Hong Kong, China. So the one quarterfinal loss for Chen and Guo was this year, compared to 2 for Chen and To. Whether that comes into effect will be interesting. But right now we're going to get ready to get this quarterfinal underway. It's China against Malaysia.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Guo Xinba and Chen Fanghui, China. And on my left, Chen Tangjie and To Yiwei, Malaysia. Chen Fanghui to serve to Chen Tangjie.
So Chen Fanghui will serve to get this quarterfinal underway. Put away neatly between the tram lines.
1 love.
And it was out.
1-all.
The one loss for Guo and Chen in the quarterfinals was at the India Open, where they lost to Jiang and Wei, their teammates, in 3 games. So it's been a while since that's happened. They have grown in stature since.
Service over. 2-all.
After the second round match yesterday, for Chen and Cho, where they beat Gao and Wu,
3-2.
there must be a new sense of belief, because in that second round match they were 14-20 down in the opening game and saved 6 match points before taking it 22-20 and then 21-17 in the second. So they came back from death, really. And that will suddenly sort of give them a renewed purpose, like a second lease on life. He made his way forward, engaged in an exchange with Tori Wei, eventually makes a mistake. Early nerves, which will settle soon. Goes for the slower drop. Change of pace right at the end.
4-all.
That gets him the winner. That slower drop dragging Chen Fang-Wei, and by the time she gets back into position, the much faster smash coming her way. I think they'll challenge it. Yeah, it's pulled out. She's challenged it.
Pulled out.
Now the 2 quarterfinal losses for it is out.
Challenge unsuccessful.
So unsuccessful
One
challenge
remaining
for Guo and Chen. And the Malaysians back in the lead.
Play. Service over. 5-all.
Great defending by Fang Wei on the backhand. She's still going, bearing the brunt. Fantastic from the Malaysians. I mean, clearly targeting Chen Fang-Wei on that point, because the smashes from Chen Tangjie clearly at her backhand. She'd survived an onslaught, but then the drop shot proved a little too much. Trying to get behind Gus at that point.
Service over.
Makes a mistake on the back line, Chen Tangjie. Last tournament was the Japan Open for the Malaysians. They lost in the semi-final to another Chinese pair, Jiang and Wei, who went on to win the tournament. They lost 12-21, 16-21 in the semis. Yeah, brilliant. Pounced on that one, took it early.
7-6.
She can be quite aggressive at the net, Toi Wei. He's jumped on that extremely well. Look at that. Didn't give her opponents a chance. And compare that Japan Open run to their opponents who lost in the first round, Guo and Chen, to Hidayatullah and Pasaribu, who will be in action later. That's good then.
8-6.
Much more accurate placement of the back line. You see that. both the players in the mid-court area, and then very well placed. Not enough time for Chen to track back. Oh, she couldn't get out of the way in time, but it's interesting, the role reversal among the Chinese pair at the moment. Guo Xinhua preferring to conquer the mid and front court area or take care of it. Chen Fangwei often being pushed to the back. Unusual, the role reversal.
Service over. 7-9.
Puts an end to a 3-point run by Chen and To. At their aggressive best there.
8-9.
It was Chen Fangwei who tried to kill it off first time, but when the shuttle came back, Guo made no mistake with the steeper smash.
Service over.
Service from Guo. No. Just couldn't get to it in time. It was a great return. He went wide with the return, and Tang Jue was stretched. And another great shot. That time on the third shot, Chen Fangjie again going wide, finding those lines on the left-hand side of the court this time. Makes it level scores. And just like that, they've turned it around at the break. Guo and Chen making an 11-10 lead, just snatching it right at the death. Remember, they were 8-10 down, then went on a 3-point run to take it 11-10. Just 8 minutes played.
Sampai kalah yang kecil-kecil, game dan sudah oke tuh, udah enak tuh, ya menangin udah bisa main, fokus di situ,
20 seconds.
yang kecil-kecil.
Call to 20 seconds. Play.
Game 2 resumed. Game 1. Oh, lovely. That is stunning from To Wei. You just take a look at that again. I mean, just the angle she creates from that drop shot. Finds the near corner. Cross court as well. That's wide. It's the right idea. Well, like I was saying yesterday, there is a little bit of a drift, and we know that there's a bit of a sideways drift going from left to right, because we've seen that right-hand side, especially the far right-hand side of the court, being a problematic area for many players. And then the other part of the drift is going from the near end, where the Malaysians are, to the far end. So that far right corner really bears the brunt of it.
Joke's over. 12 all.
As expected, it's neck and neck as we see the players settle into a groove. It's 12 all now. 2 quarterfinal losses I was saying about Chen and Zhou. It was at the Sudirman Cup at the hands of Feng and Huang. And at the Indonesia Masters, it was Purwaranukroh and Pio Sampran who beat them. But that was still a long time back. Think about it now.
13-12.
Best finish this season for the Malaysians was semi-finals at 5 events. Malaysia Open, India Open, Taipei Open, Indonesia Open, and as recently as the Japan Open. Just haven't been able to overcome that semi-final stage this year. As we see Guo and Chen now make their moves. 2-point advantage. It's the first time in this match that they've had a 2-point advantage. And go down the middle on the backhand. Just trying to attack Chen Fanghui's backhand, but she caught the line. You see that again. First time he went down the middle. And then trying to push the error, force the error. But Chen Fanghui catches the line. The defense has been tremendous from the Chinese end, and now
16-12.
it's 4 straight points. And a 4-point advantage for the world number 9s. Yeah, it's called out.
Service over.
Good serve.
13-16.
Just breaks the momentum. Taking chance.
Service over. 17-13.
4 ahead, 4 away. Just playing the patient game there, Chen Tangjuan. No
17.
flashy, aggressive moves. Just looking for an opportunity patiently, and the error comes his way. Again, just breaks the momentum. Read that well.
15-17.
Good moves from Malaysia. Just building through the point. His last 2 points have certainly been much more mature, well thought out. Last final for Chen and Zhou was the World Tour finals, where they lost to Zheng Suwei and Huang Yechong in straight games. Last title was the Korea Open last year, where they beat Guo Xinhua and his then partner Li
17.
in 3 games. So he knows plenty about beating Guo Xinhua. Yeah, an opportunity to pounce on the net. Didn't quite pounce. Oh, well saved. Just look at the rotation from the Chinese.
That's over. 18.
You could feel that the Malaysians are scrambling. That one was well saved, but Guo Xinhua ready as ever. called out.
19-15.
I think she knew. I didn't even challenge. And so this is now getting a little further from the number 4 seeds. Go and Chen in command, 19-14 up, 2 away from clinching the opening game. Make that one. Flat forehand.
Game point 15.
Sets up 5 game points. Goes for the drop. Again. Defensively, they have been so alert. Go and Chen. Again makes. Look at that. Just could you believe that they found a way through? Because the Chinese pair were just not moving, not allowing Chen and To any room to maneuver, but left forwards and rock, moving from end to end. But it took an extremely steep smash from To to close it out. It's 1 game point saved, but a few more to go here. Just a little more length on her shot and has judged it. 2 game points saved. That's a bit nervy now, because they've done this before. Yeah, another good point for the Malaysians. Again, just there's something that's really calm and composed about them, even though they're facing so many game points. That's sort of unnerving their opponents instead. 3 game points saved. With a slower shot. Oh, finds the corner. Fantastic positioning.
19-20.
The injection of pace right at the end. But it's more about the placement of that shot. 4 game points saved. Familiar scenes in China. And I think the crowd now trying to get behind Guo and Chen, because this would certainly be opportunity lost. Yes, they do it on the final game point. Smash from the back court does the trick.
21-19.
We had to track back a little, but look at the positioning, space between the tram lines. Superb. 21-19. They clinch it on the final game point opportunity. We had 20 minutes of play.
那这是我们得分，他蹭一蹭，你别给他打两边去，那成长接长你我们还得起球。因为你在前面的时候，我就跟他去动跑，跟女的动多两下。中半场跑我过这边，我不用跟他顶啊顶啊，过两边让他去拿，他就会出错。要打这种球，你别跟他，没帮他打，我们2个人架那边什么，最终球还是在起起来。方辉这边没有别的，我们现在顺风就是打前半场，是吧？就是拿弄完以后，人蹲在原地，拍子要举起来，啊。 对吧？你这边这很重要，你看接发球，你现在推两边很有一个效果。
Masih bisa. Oke, masih bisa. Oke. You prove
banyak time ini ya, kamu bangkit balik ambil-ambil, oke? Ya? Ya?
Kalau mau bisa nolip nggak apa-apa sih. Ya, hati-hati kalau很软的，
不是你得抢一下嘛，对不对
Call 2, 20 seconds. Call 2, 20 seconds.
All 4 players back on court to resume the match. It's game 2 of this quarterfinal clash. After Guo and Chen won the first, 21-19, right at the death. Good defending by the Malaysians. Excellent. The round the head smash from Chen Tangjie. Gets a thumbs up from Rexy Mainaki. Well, yesterday when they were in trouble in that first game against Go and Wah, they had mentioned that it was that mid-game interval chat that they had with Rexy and their coach Noah Vedanto that really turned things around for them, did the difference. And maybe that chat between games has spurred them on in this quarterfinal. And good placement. Able to redirect the shuttle well, the Malaysians. Good rally. They're taking their time here. Redirection. Oh, it's wide. Tempo increasing with time, and Toei Wei succumbing under the pressure. Makes the error. Oh, we talked about the 2025 season for Chen and Zhou. Guo and Chen have had an up and down season, you'd say. Best finish, of course, was winning the All England title. Also reached the final of the Indonesia Masters, where they lost to Midorikawa and Saito of Japan in 2. But after that, the only thing they really sort of showed for was semi-final performance at the Singapore Open.
2-all.
As part of the Sudirman Cup winning team for China. Now making their second China Open appearance. Guo Xinhua and Chen Fanghui. Last year lost in the first round to Vestergaard and Bush in 3 games, so they've come a long way since. Loose net shot. Whoa. You compare that, Chen and Zhou, it's a 3rd China Open appearance for them. They lost in round 2 last year to Ferdinandsha and Vijaja in 3 games. And reached the semi-finals on their debut in 2022, eventually losing to Jiquel and Del Rue in 3 games. A few more mistakes now from the Malaysian racket. Guo and Chen staying on track and take the early lead.
Service over.
And that was an important point for Chen and Zhou. Breaks that momentum of a 4-point run. wonder how much of that deep run in Tokyo will have an effect on Chen and To for this match. Nice, very nice defense from Guo. Oh. Wow. A little bit lucky there. You could see that they were both caught out in the same position there. Kind of ran into each other, but she was lucky with the drop shot. It caught the tape, rolled over. Chen Tangjie, though, couldn't get it over. Well, fortune favors the brave. Guo and Chen certainly have been taking some risks here. That's 6 of the last 7 points that have gone Chinese way. Will be concerning the Malaysians a little bit. Perfectly placed. She has been tremendous from both the front and the back court. Can't fold either at the moment. Well, would you look at this? That's now 4 points in a row, but more importantly, 8 of the last 9. Commanding lead. Errors coming off the Malaysian racket. You could see sort of a change in body language there. Pick themselves up here. Superb. So alert at the net. This is running away from the Malaysians now. Look at that. She didn't give them a chance. 10-3. 5-point run.
Service over.
Relief for number 4 seeds, as that was looking unbearable from the Malaysian end. Very hard to work their way back here. Defending from Chen Tangjie, I mean, that smash was coming at some pace. Just have a look again. You look at the smash, he got an angle as well, but Chen Tangjie is so prepared for it. Really good defending. Trying to close the gap here. Another great point by Malaysia.
10.
Wow, what a rally. And just look at the movement from both Chen and To, eventually finding that spot between the lines again. Confidently, effectively. It'll give them a boost of confidence. Three-point deficit. Right at the end, though, just when they were making some headway. Guo and Chen find reprieve. So it's 11-7 in the favor of the Malaysians. sorry, in favor of the Chinese. We've had 11 minutes play.
华子这边有弹拳、球权在我手上，就耐心跟他斗，是吧？你要耐心跟他斗，别啪击到发力那种，我就贴好了，就让他多拿，就让你们多拿。他现在心脏不会丢分，你别想到我这搞那些发力的，给全场第一届的，还是接球权还在那，我就找你们斗啊，因为球出去的时候，
Well, from 3-10 down, Chen and To did a great job of closing the gap to 7-10. But the Chinese pair, Guo and Chen, just needed the 1 point to go into that mid-interval break with the advantage, and that they did. They'll resume this game at 11-7. Backhand into the net there. Doesn't give much away. Chen Tangjue must have frustrated him. And again, another error. Changes rackets.
13-7.
I think he split his strings, maybe. 6-point advantage now for Guo and Chen on home turf. Looking for their first win, remember, over this Malaysian pair, but concerns now for Chen Tangjue because that's 3 errors in a row. Again, they'd run into each other, Guo Xinhua and Chen Pengwei, but they're relieved that that didn't cause them any trouble. That time he made some ends. Lovely return. The gap might be a little too big.
8-14.
With these two, you never say anything until the match is over. It's not over till it's over, as far as Chen and To are concerned. It's a little bit more passive in the second game, you feel.
15.
The Malaysians don't have the same energy as they did in that opening game, where they really pushed right until the end. A little bit unlucky, but this second game has not been as energetic from the Malaysian end, to be fair to say. Oh, lovely net roll. He's still defending. This is intense rallying between the two pairs. Slowed it down a bit. And she'll challenge it. It's called in, and if it indeed is in, it's a skillful shot. It is in. In fact, it's well within the line, and you've got to really take your hat off to Chen Tangjue for that kind of placement and positioning. That's the
service over.
Lead down to 6 points.
Play.
Straight into the net again. That time the forehand.
16-9.
I think we'll be ruling these mistakes. A few too many errors that have come off Chen Tangjue's racket. Five points away from a place in the semi-final. this will also be a huge mental victory for the Chinese should they overcome the Malaysians.
Service over.
That was hit with some vengeance.
10-16.
The crowd getting behind Guo and Chen. Nearly there. 6.1. That took them to 10. And that kind of has done the damage in this game. The gap seems to be once more at 7 points. Attacking Toei Wei, using that body shot. It's been a near perfect second game for Guo and Chen. 3 points away.
Service over. 11-18.
And that was for the picking. So 3 points is what Guo and Chen need for a first semi-final here at the China Open. Fourth semi-final of the year. That was good. Reach from Guo. They just seem to be running into each other a little bit, Guo and Chen. Look at how close they are to each other. But it was Guo who just overpowered his opponents in that rally.
19-11.
Again and again, just the smashes came piling in. There was no way out for the Malaysians. Yeah, it's appreciation from his coach as well. 19-11. Needs 2 more points.
Chen. Can you show? Good.
Is there a way out? They've done it before. Question is, can they do it again? Chen Tangjie, Toei Wei on the verge of an exit here in Changzhou. Need to turn this around ASAP. Forces the lift. Lets the drift do the rest of the work. Haven't had many of those errors from the Chinese end in the second game, even though they're playing with the drift. 19-12 now. Yeah.
13-19.
Good serve, and the follow-up was equally good with the flat shot. 6-point advantage still.
Get ready.
Got some way to go in terms of making up ground here, Chen and To.
14-19.
Yeah, he's not happy with that one. He saw frustration. That one landing out does them a favor. And now they have 6 match point opportunities here, Guo Xinhua and Chen Fanghui. We will maybe not get the same results as we did in Shenzhen last year. It's been a strong showing by the Chinese. Yeah, she finds the spot.
15-19.
on the back line. We've been here before with Chen and To a few times. Can they turn this around again? Still have 5 match points. Remember, in the first game, they were 15-20 down, and they made it 19-20 before Guo and Chen finally got the breakthrough. It's out. There will be no miracle comeback here from Chen and To. Guo and Chen proved too strong today. On the second match point opportunity, they get the victory. So it's the end of the road for the number 4 seeds here in Changzhou. Fall to Guo Xinhua and Chen Fanghui. 21-19, 21-15 in 42 minutes. It's their first semi-final here at the China Open. It's their first win over Chen and To. Plenty to celebrate as we see that one last time. The net lift from To Yiwei going long. Chen Fanghui doing well to just keep an eye on the shuttle, not play it back. Correct judgment. And fist bump in the air from Guo Xinhua, because that was an important victory psychologically, and more importantly, they're through to the semi-finals after 42 minutes and a straight games win over Chen and To. Coming up next, we've got men's singles action, and the world number 1 will take to the courts. Kunlavut Vititsan will go up against the number 6 seed, Cho Tien-Chen. You're watching live coverage of the Victor China Open 2025. We're into match number 2 here on court 2 on quarterfinals day, and it's men's singles that's about to get underway as the world number 1 and the number 1 seed Kunlavut Vititsan goes up against Chinese Taipei's evergreen player Cho Tien-Chen, the number 6 seed. That's what's about to begin here on court 2. As we see the draw, we've got